All right, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a product review video today, and I've been looking for quite a while for a super versatile mount, whether that be for my GoPro, my digital camera, lighting, microphone. I needed something that attached to a bunch of different surfaces. You know, I have a bunch of tripods with the Gorilla, Gorilla arms that you can wrap around things. I've tried other clamps, but I get into a lot of the plastic stuff that just doesn't last as long, or it breaks over time because you're manipulating it and changing it. But I recently just made a bunch of purchases to get a new, GoPro setup for when I'm traveling, and because I wanted something I can see facing, so I can see the camera. So I had to get I got the new GoPro here at 10. But in that search on YouTube, I heard some really good things about the Smallrig setup. So this is a Smallrig clamp plus a 9.5-inch articulating magic arm is what they call it. And you can buy these separately, so you could buy this away from the clamp, or just buy multiple clamps, or they also have a 5.8-inch arm, and I think they also have like an 11, and they have ones like for your desk as well, but this is more for like travel purposes for me. And I wanted something, everything's aluminum on here, which really impressed with, and the versatility of this clamp. So if you go and look on Amazon, or you look on their website, they'll tell you how far this, this articulating arm will go, but that's pretty good. Like, that'll fit around a bike forks, tubing like that, shelves, tree branches, your handlebar, a grab bar in your car, so you could do some car vlogging without having to use a suction cup. I mean, just really cool, versatile little gadget we got here. What's really neat about that is this center knob here. When you loosen that, it loosens every joint in this. So like this becomes loose, obviously this goes loose, and then this end piece here as well that you can turn 360 and get into that little, all that loosens up, and then as you tighten that knob, everything locks in itself, and then you can kind of hold it in whatever configuration you're looking for. I don't know how I didn't find this sooner, but on Amazon it's got 550 reviews, 4.5 stars. A couple of things that I did read on the reviews is one guy attached it to like a kind of like a bar on a boat, and he had his GoPro. I guess they were like deep sea fishing, and he said over time the vibration, like it probably knocked loose this wing nut, and he ended up losing his GoPro in the ocean. So one thing I would say is, if you are going to use this for a long duration in a situation where there's a lot of movement, a lot of vibration, a lot of action, whatever that is, make sure you're checking on the wing nut to make sure that stays tight. We're actually I'm gonna actually, the one thing I do want to test is how much this thing vibrates. So we're gonna jump in my UTV, and I'm gonna use my digital camera because it doesn't have like major stabilization, and see how bad the shaking is. Because that's one thing, with GoPros, it's easy. I don't have to be concerned about that. But if you don't have a GoPro, I want to show you, if this probably won't absorb a whole lot of vibration, because that's not really what it's for. But if you are going to use a camera with this in a car situation, or use your DSLR or digital camera in your car, how much vibration you could possibly get out of this attachment. That's one of the only concerns I think I would have. But I'll use my GoPro in that situation with the hyper smooth, and I won't have any issues there. But if you don't have that, I at least want to show what that may look like. But yeah, all aluminum, 9.5, 5.8. Also, they had, I think, an 11-inch online. You can buy the clamp separate. You can buy the adjustable magic arm separate. One wing nut to rule them all, which is kind of cool because it literally covers everything. You can take the clamp off for traveling, and you take that off and you just have these two bars and a wing nut, and that's pretty tiny and pretty awesome. And the versatility you're going to get out of this, really excited to use it on vacation. Probably wouldn't go in the water with it. I saw a comment, somebody said, should you? My concern with these would be these ball joints at the end. If you get sand or salt or grime in there, you're not going to have the ease of movement, so I'd be a little concerned with that. But other than that, inside outside use, tree branches, whatever, I think you're going to get a lot of use out of that. So let's go do a quick vibration test, without hyper smooth or anything like that on my digital camera. I'll show you that. And that's pretty much it. Huge fan. I have a bunch of other Smallrig. I have a Smallrig cage on my digital camera. I just like their stuff because it's usually a little bit heavier. It is metal. And I'm a fan. If you don't have any Smallrig stuff, you should check them out. I am not sponsored by them. They did not ask me to do this video. I just am super impressed with the versatility of this little mount. All right, let's go outside. her back. I don't know what that looks like, but you'll be able to see in the video. We'll see how bad it looks. But yeah, I think that's it for now. And that's the Smallrig with the adjustable clamp and the 9.5-inch Magic adjustable versatile arm. Super impressed so far. I'm gonna be able to use it for everything. All right, we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.